What's up, everyone? Today we're going to talk about on the power play with CJ, of course, before I do that part of the intro. The possibility of Roberto Luongo, where he might end up. Obviously, this show has bashed Roberto Luongo many times because I like using humor, and Roberto Luongo is really an easy joke. This is fragile psyche and all that, but he submitted a list of 4 teams he'd accept a trade to if Vancouver's want to move him. I'm assuming Florida Panthers are on that list because he played there and liked it down there. And his wife is from Fort Lauderdale, and I think she's still there 12 months a year. Tampa Bay, obviously keeping with the state of Florida thing. They need a goalie. They're a great team. They just need a competent goalie. Toronto, I heard was on it. Hockey market. Give him a chance to revive his career. I'm sure the Toronto media would be really nice to him. And I'm hearing everything on the 4th team, Columbus, which does not make any sense at all. New Jersey, maybe back to the island, which makes even less sense because they already have a goalie signed for the next 85 years. But let's get a couple things straight here. Roberto Luongo is 32 years old. He's got 10 years left on his contract at $5.33 million per year. That's $53 million worth of fragile psyche goalie. Not too many teams are going to want that. Tampa's out of the mix. You got Vinny Lecavalier's contract that runs through forever. And I love Vinny, so I'm not knocking Vinny. Florida, you worked hard to make the playoffs again. You've got a fill-in, so to speak, with Jose Theodore. And you got a great young goalie, Jacob Markstrom, coming up through the mix. That'll definitely be the boy's the truth. He can play. That'll definitely be a real factor down the line. The Panthers wanting to take this young core to the next level and win cups, plural cups in South Florida with this team. Toronto, I guess, makes sense. I mean, Burke likes to roll the dice. They need a goalie, but his first meltdown, can you imagine how quickly the fans would turn on him? The other thing is, I'm not even talking about the assets that would go the other way because it would be so minimal, it's not even funny. We're talking low-level picks, maybe a prospect. I don't say low-level, I mean nothing above a second rounder and some prospects that maybe Keaton Ellery from the Panthers work off that. Nothing that's going to set you back exponentially because he ain't worth it. You know what I mean? It's not worth investing so much of your organization in. The guy, that cap hit, you're going to have to absorb that for the next 10 years. That's punishment enough, you know what I mean? So, going forward, what do you do? I don't know. I can sit here and talk for hours now. Every time I think a guy's untradeable, someone makes a trade for him. So I can't say that. But, obviously, Corey Schneider's a real deal in Vancouver. I'd love to see the Tampa Bay Lightning go in and try to get either him or Jonathan Bernier and give you a solid young goalie to last you the next decade. But, Roberto, he's got a lot to prove. I wouldn't blame the loss on him to LA. They played awful in front of him. And the same thing can be said for the finals last year against the Bruins. I think too much of the blame was put upon Luongo. He played awful, played god awful, worse than awful. But when the Sedins, Kessler, and all them don't show up, your goalie can't do anything, can't do everything. And the Canucks are shooting on a brick wall at the other end. So, in keeping with that, what do you do? I don't know. It's going to be a tough draw. Roberto needs out of Vancouver, though. I think it's really the relationship's gone to that point. But then again, I really can't see a team going all in and trying to make a trade for him. Do you really want this head case who's due to implode? He's talented beyond belief. That's due to implode at any time on your roster with such a big cap hit and such a bad attitude. And he's a good guy, for my part, too, which is actually shocking for Bruins fans. He's really a great humanitarian, really good in the community, but the guy has problems playing in big games. So I'll see how it all shakes up. That's all I got. I want to hear what you people have to say. I'm really excited to see what the fans have to say about what Roberto Luongo could do, where he could end up, and what's next with the Vancouver Canucks. Stay tuned for more episodes of the Power Play with CJ throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.